Hi, I'm Jason Khan, the owner, managing director here at Rollerworld here in Colchester. I'm honoured and proud and grateful to Colchester Food Bank and Colchester City Council for recently listing Rollerworld and our building as the first ever leisure venue in the UK to become an asset of community value. The application was supported by over 500 testimonials from the community, charities and esteemed councillors like Martin Goss and Sir Bob Russell. Similar to a restricted grade listing, it was unanimously confirmed in law by Colchester City Council in support of keeping Rollerworld as an essential asset to Colchester and Essex, and to protect this location to remain as a roller skating business. What this means is it shows how unbelievably important Rollerworld is to the life of the people who live in Colchester and Essex. The Council Planning Department have stated that any application to alter the specific use from Rollerworld to anything would be a material change. Not just that, this would go against the love and passion the entire community in Colchester and Essex has shown Rollerworld over the last 32 years. Something that any business, even seeking to occupy Rollerworld at any time, might need to seriously consider. Let us all hope that this news means that Rollerworld can continue to be the much loved asset to the lives of so many, young and old. Thank you all so much for your continued support.
My name's Phil. I'm the manager here at Demon Extreme Sports, which is the skate shop attached to Rollerworld. First appearances are important, so just come through Rollerworld and obviously you have the shock and awe of just the sheer size of the rink. You then come into the skate shop and you realise this isn't a small cabinet at the front of Rollerworld anymore. They now have stock. You can come in here, you can see what you want, you can try out stuff. If you were skating at Rollerworld previously when you were younger, you would know they had the cabinets at the front, a couple of pairs of skates, a few sets of wheels. Now you come in and obviously we've got cabinets filled with wheels, we've got skates all over the walls. It does give you an opportunity to try stuff out. From the small business that we had that was in Chelmsford, it then expanded. We got into Alexandra Palace Ice Rink. We had a shop in there for a while. Things kept expanding. It got to the point, obviously, Anne and Jason then told us we're buying Rollerworld. So we do get a nice mix in the shop. We do have a lot of recreational skaters. Obviously, that is what Rollerworld is for. We do have families coming in. It's just them and the little ones. They want to have a bit of fun, so they'll buy something out of the box. From when I started skating, when you're talking mid to late 90s to now, most of the skate shops have disappeared. Then lockdown had a massive effect on both Demon Extreme and Rollerworld. Rollerworld was shut throughout all of lockdown. Luckily for us, because we are online based, we carried on selling. A lot of people did jump on the skating trend, so we saw a massive upsurge in people skating. It's only thanks to that Rollerworld really survived. The fact that we could keep selling everything that we made profit here. Demon Extreme saw no profit. It all went straight into Rollerworld. We were paying the rent, paying the rates, and we managed to survive because of it. 3 years or so since we've been here, I myself have seen skaters come through, started off as just they wanted to have a bit of fun, and then now are getting to the point that they can start competing on an international level. It makes my job worth it. You can see them grow. It's nice to see families coming in having fun, but to see an actual skater go from absolute beginner level to starting to get the grasp of this is how you jump, this is how you spin, or this is how you hold a hockey stick, it makes a huge impact. Being in store, trying stuff on, being given small bits of advice, even down to how to tighten your laces properly, it's all stuff that makes a big difference. The upside to Rollerworld in general is because it is a community, you can come in, you can get advice, even if it's from other skaters, from us here in the shop. It makes a big difference. It gives you a bit more courage to say, well, everyone else takes these parts off, there's no reason I can't do it too. And it is a tricky thing because you think, well, I've taken the wheel off, what's the next step? And unless you know about bearings, tightening up the right bolt or loosening something off, it seems a bit daunting, and it's just getting that advice.
I'm Kim Kyra, I'm the Coaching Development Officer, but I'm also here with the GB team for 2022 International Selected Team. Being here, doing my training, I used to skate for Rollerworld back in the day, so I'd come on a Saturday and Sunday morning. The best roller skating rink in Europe, in my opinion, and I've been to internationals. I know the floors that we have in Europe. They're concrete, the majority of them, which is fine, not a problem, but actually when you've got a maple floor that is sprung, that is 25 by 50, And you know, it says it on the tin, it's the finest drink. It is. You know that you're supported. It's not just about the elite, but it is about community, and the fact that there's the opportunity for anybody to come into skating. Doesn't matter how old you are, you can come here and you can just enjoy being on a pair of roller skates. And that's the beauty of the sport in itself, is the fact that actually it doesn't matter what you want to do, you can find a level of enjoyment, and I think that's just so important. There needs to be a bigger picture here for the landlord, as well as sort of the community, the local council, Sport England, everybody coming behind this venue and supporting it, because there's so many opportunities. You know, we can do roller derby here, you can do the speed skating here. And what other place have you got that supports the community, where you're actually encouraging children at a younger age to become a little bit more independent, but knowing that mum, dad, auntie, uncle, granddad, grandma, or whoever looks after them is in that reachable space, but actually far enough away so that they can find their feet, they can talk to new people. We need to have facilities like this where people aren't on their phones all the time. They're actually learning to have conversations again, particularly coming out of COVID. Everybody was so isolated, and with the mental health and making sure that we're really looking after our community, to be part of something bigger, people want that. For those people who want to learn that little bit more technique, who want to be part of the lessons, we can help them improve, we can help them look at, you know, the safety aspect of what they're doing. It's really important to just encompass the whole community, and that's what Rollerworld does. To have a facility to come and be supported and build those relationships with the team is vital. To have the opportunity to come together and have the collaboration of coaches in the GB squad. We want to improve everybody. We want to go out there with a team that's really strong. We develop them. We make sure that, you know, if their coach is looking at one thing, we're looking at another. So they automatically get better because we're targeting lots of different areas for them and giving them lots and lots of stuff, but just settling them and letting them know that they have the confidence to go round and perform. And that whole year's worth of work now goes into this competition and this event. And for them to have that level of confidence, fantastic. Really appreciated, and we can't thank Rollerworld enough. Think about the effect and the impact that they're going to have on so many people's lives, and it isn't just the people who rock up and want to go down on the floor. It's about everybody who wants to be involved in the sport and wants to go further and wants to be the best and wants to represent their country. You know, all of our development that we've done over the last 5-10 years, just we've hit a brick wall, and then we've got to go again, and we need to try and find other venues which aren't sport specific. There's nowhere else in the country that has a sprung open floor. Nowhere. And to this size.
Almost feeling sorry for them. The fact that it is just, they're asking for more money, they're trying to take away from the community in itself, because obviously if you take away Rollerworld, to get this kind of experience, you're not going to get it in most places. You will always have rink experience, doesn't matter what rink you go to. Rollerworld has always been a hub for it. It is honestly, it's taken me by surprise. I've made it part of my life. And obviously to see someone just say, well, I need more money just to let you continue, it's heartbreaking. It's for anyone to jump on and have fun. But if you take away a venue like Rollerworld, you lose part of the heart and soul of it.